Hey, what's up everybody? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Something very pleasant is happening right now in the hobby, and that is always good news because there's so many unpleasant things happening right now that any good news is fantastic right now, absolutely amazing. And the good news is that Destined Rivals pre-order prices are starting to drop. They're tanking quite rapidly actually, which is very surprising. Pretty much after the review of all of the art and illustration rares from Destined Rivals, pre-order prices are now down, and they're down quite dramatically. If you look at eBay sold listings from just a week or two ago, pre-order prices for Destined Rivals booster boxes were going for between $350 to $400 a booster box for a single pre-order, and now they're going for below 300. They're going for right around 280, 290, which is very, very surprising. That is a huge dramatic drop after the reveal of all of the art rares, and you can see it directly right after the art reveals. The prices on pre-orders started dropping. So what is happening here? And this is really surprising because it's the opposite of what we saw with Journey Together. Journey Together booster box pre-order started off fairly cheap. They weren't the cheapest in the world, but they started off at retail price, MSRP $160 a booster box. And as we got closer and closer and closer to the release window of Journey Together, the booster box prices kept getting more and more and more expensive. At a certain point, a single booster box of Journey Together at release was pretty much going for $250. And now after the release of Journey Together, the prices on booster boxes have cooled down a little bit. They're still very expensive, like well over $200 a booster box, but the hype has actually cooled down for Journey Together, and a big part of that is because, the pull rates for Journey Together is okay. You know, you can pull quite a few of the illustration rares. There's not a ton of them inside of the set, so after opening up a couple packs, you start seeing the ones that you want. So there's not a ton of chase cards inside of the set, and the chases are not hard to get because it's a smaller set. It's just easier to pull the SIRs and illustration rares that you want inside of Journey Together. And what's happening with Destined Rivals is that after the art reveal for Destined Rivals, the hype has actually cooled down. If we have a scale of hype of 10 for Journey Together, Journey Together hype was probably at like an 11 or 12. It was over the scale. It was absolutely insane, the expectations that people had for Journey Together. And now we've seen, or for Destined Rivals, and now that we've seen all the cards inside of the Glory of Team Rocket and Destined Rivals, all the illustration rares and SIRs, people's expectations for the hype was not met. The hype, if it was at 11 or 12, is probably closer to an 8 or 9 right now. Still really, really hype, but people definitely cooled off a little bit for Destined Rivals. Some people are even saying Destined Rivals is mid. A lot of people are saying the cards look undercooked, which I absolutely don't agree with. I've done my full review and reactions to all the cards inside of the Glory of Team Rocket, and I think the set looks really, really solid. You can see my reaction. I think it's a great looking set. It's not a perfect set. There were some points that I thought, hey, this could have been done better, but in general, I like the set. If I compare Destined Rivals to any other Scarlet and Violet era set, if I compare it to Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames, Twilight Masquerade, stuff like that, I would say Destined Rivals would beat most of those other sets. Where it starts to be a little bit more comparative is if you compared Destined Rivals to Surging Sparks or Journey Together. You know, if you prefer Surging Sparks or Journey Together over Destined Rivals, that's completely fair. But Destined Rivals is a very, very solid set. It's not a bad set, or the cards aren't as bad as people think, but absolutely, after seeing the art rares for Destined Rivals, a lot of people are saying the set isn't that great. And some people are starting to cancel their pre-orders, especially if they pre-order booster boxes for $380 to $400 a booster box. They're going to start canceling their pre-orders once booster box prices are going for below $300 because it just makes financial reasonable sense. You got to understand the people who are doing these kind of pre-orders is that they're basing it off FOMO. They're basing it off of emotions. So they're being very emotional about it. So for them, it makes sense for them to pre-order at $400 because they absolutely love the set. But now that the set is going for below $300, it makes sense for them to cancel their pre-orders, and that's a pain for the store. But then again, if you're a store and you're pre-ordering prices at $400, that's also kind of on you. That's also kind of on you. So why has hype deflated for Destined Rivals? A big portion of it is that the art cards just didn't meet people's expectation. And after seeing every card inside of the set, it also means we know what is not going to be inside of the set, right? People expected there to be Jesse and James references inside of the set, and there aren't any. None of them were there. We didn't see a Jesse's Arbok, a James Weezing. None of those cards are inside of the set. We got a bunch of other Team Rocket yahoos who we know a little bit. They are absolutely in the game. They have a couple of lines, but they're not on the same level as some of the more iconic characters. Pretty much the only one that people really care about is Giovanni. Giovanni's pretty much it. And the Giovanni's Mewtwo SIRs did not meet people's expectation. I think the art could have been done better. I'll be honest, I think the art could have been done better, but it's not a bad SIR. It's very solid. I think it's a very good SIR. It's currently not my biggest chase card from the Glory of Team Rocket or from Destined Rivals, but I would be very happy to pull the Giovanni's Mewtwo EX from the set. I think it's a cool looking card. But now that we know what's not inside of the set, people don't have to speculate anymore. There's no longer this speculation of, oh, what if this card's inside of the set? Oh, what if there's all these other cool designs and cards inside of the set? It's just another standard Scarlet and Violet set. A very solid and cool Scarlet and Violet set, but just a standard one. It's never going to be on the same level as Prismatic Evolutions. It's not going to have 30 SIRs. There's still a ton of SIRs inside of it, and the SIRs are cool. I like the Moltres, I like Cynthia's Garchomp, I like Ethan's Ho-Oh, I like the Mewtwo's SIR. I think they're all solid. I'd be happy to pull any of these inside of my booster packs, but they just didn't meet people's expectation of a $400 booster box, right? So pre-order prices for Destined Rivals is starting to drop. You know, $300, $280 for a booster box is still insanely expensive, but it's absolutely cheaper than a $400 booster box. So we'll just have to wait and see where prices land. I would be shocked. I would absolutely be shocked if prices for Destined Rivals booster boxes go for below $200. It'd be fantastic for us. I'd be happy with that, but I'd be shocked. I just don't expect it to happen. So we'll be interesting to see where things go. But prices are absolutely tanking on the pre-order prices right now. And I wouldn't pre-order any 300. I don't have any booster boxes of Destined Rivals pre-order right now. We'll see where things land. If things get cheaper and things start to calm down for this set, and people expect to see, oh, this set is going to be printed for the next 2 years and these current prices are ridiculous. There's no investment here, you know, and no Pokemon investing community should be picking up these booster boxes for $300. You're going to lose your shirt. You are absolutely going to lose your shirt, because in a year's time, there will be enough booster boxes to meet demand. In a year's time, I 100% guarantee that booster box prices will drop, because they are going to print a lot more of this set and it's going to be readily available. People need to understand that there's a long life cycle to a lot of these products. A lot of stuff like Shining Fates was sold out at release, but they kept printing more and more Shining Fates until people got sick of it on store shelves. And it'll be interesting to see if that same scenario happens again with Pokemon, where there's enough products that people actually just look at a shelf full of products and say, you know what, I'm good with picking up some of this. I don't need to pick up any of it right now. But it'll be interesting to see where that goes. But as of right now, prices for Destined Rivals pre-orders are still dropping. They're still dropping. We're seeing booster boxes go for right around $280 a booster box right now. It'll be interesting to see how much lower it goes. I don't know, it might just stay at $280. But $280 for Destined Rivals, like I said, the good news is that it's still better than where it was, which is $350 to $400 a booster box. All right, let me know what your thoughts are for Destined Rivals. Did the reveal of all the cards inside of the set calm down your excitement for the set a little bit? Because I think it did for a lot of people. Simply knowing what's inside of the set and knowing for sure what's in it really helps people understand what's not in it, right? All of these high expectations of the set is no longer in the conversation. You don't have to think about the what if scenario. Oh, what if there's a shiny Mewtwo? What if there's an armor Mewtwo? What if all these cards are inside of the set? We know for sure those cards aren't there anymore. So because of that expectation, the prices on pre-orders are deflating. So it really goes to show you how much emotions and speculation goes into the market right now. Super, super crazy wild time. That's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I still have a little bit of a segment where I wanted to cover some other booster packs that I still have available for sale. If you'd like to pick up some booster packs for me, I have a really good deal going on, so stick around. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, Jake. I always appreciate your mediocre takes. And if you guys still want some booster packs and you're struggling to find some, you can buy booster packs from me directly. If you sign up to Whatnot using the link down in the description, you get $15 off your very first purchase, and you can use that $15 credit to buy booster packs from me. We have some really, really awesome deals on Pokemon cards. I pretty much have booster packs prices set at the lowest price that you can find on TCG Player. Using your $15 credit, you can get some really good deals. Like you can get 2 Lost Origin booster packs for just $3. You can get 3 Searching Sparks booster packs for just $5. You can just get 2 Paldean Fates booster packs for $5. These are really, really solid deals. So sign up to Whatnot today, get your $15 free credit, and buy some booster packs from me. We have some really good deals on booster packs. We've already shipped out close to 200 orders to other viewers. This is pretty much only available to viewers. So check it out, sign up, get your $15 in free credit, get your free booster packs from me, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.